That's cool. Firewood for later. So we're camping in these old charcoal pits tonight. So they used to make charcoal here. I'm not sure of the exact process. There's a lot of bits of residue left behind. There's pieces of iron. There's a big trough behind me there. I'm not exactly sure what they were used for, but this used to be a working wood where they'd cut down the trees, make charcoal. So they dug these massive great holes, and I guess had big fires in them. I'm not exactly sure. Must have been a hell of a thing to dig, because you dig about a foot down here and it's all flint. I had to be quite choosy about the tent location because there's a lot of flint in the ground, and I don't want to pop my bed mat, my sleeping pad. We're just waiting for the fire to burn down to some coals, and I'm gonna have a hot drink, and then we're going to make coronation chicken, but it's actually turkey left over from Christmas, so stay tuned for that. So it's going to get dark here in about half an hour. We're just waiting for this fire to burn down some coals, and we're going to be cooking coronation chicken with turkey. So it's coronation turkey. We've got leftovers from Christmas, so that's going to be delicious. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have a hot chocolate, and yeah, another night sleeping in the woods. It's going to get down to below freezing tonight apparently, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not worried about that. We have a Rabascent 900 sleeping bag, so we're good down to -18. The only thing is, as in the last video, I do have only a summer sleeping pad. I don't have the reindeer hide this time, so the ground insulation, I might get a bit cold. There's all these corrugated tin things around. This is obviously a trough. I'm guessing it's either just rusted out or it was burnt out when they were making charcoal. There's evidence of that with all these giant logs, flakes of charcoal on them. This log here has got massive char marks all the way along it. It must have been a huge tree they just cut down and burnt in place. All of those are the same. I'm not exactly sure how the process works, but it's really interesting. And this is a huge hole. It's dug out by hand. This isn't a natural feature. They literally dug this by hand. The camera probably doesn't do it justice. With the wide angle lens on a GoPro, which is what I'm using, it kind of flattens out the depth of this thing. I mean, I would say in the back there, just up the top there, that's about as high as a house. Probably the second story of a house, like just under the roof line. So it's pretty big. And if you look behind me, it just keeps going. It goes all the way back there, way past my tent. Really cool. I just found this box. It says Rocktown on it. I've no idea what it is. It's been here a while. Looks like maybe some kids come out here and chill out, stash some stuff. When you look around, actually, you got Rocktown there. There's a few logs kind of sat in a circle there. I reckon some kids probably come out here and hang out. Probably up to no good. I did actually see a kid earlier. I was sitting in here and this kid came walking up to the edge of these holes, and he saw me and I said, "You're right." And he went, "Oh, you're right," just walked off. So maybe they were planning on hanging out tonight. Hopefully I don't get any trouble from that. I'm not very keen on the idea that this is a hangout spot, because this is the Christmas holidays and this is a rural area where there's not much to do, so I'm assuming that's kids hanging out, but could be adults, could be anyone. I was warned actually by the landowner here that there is poacher activity in these woods, so I hope it's not poachers. I don't want a few armed people coming in here and, you know, disrupting me while I'm camping. I'm just here peacefully for the night, so yeah, I really don't want any trouble. It's just what I needed. Very roughly chopped garlic. We're going to go in with some mild curry powder. Little splash of water now. We don't need a ton, maybe a little more than that. Mango chutney. We're not going to be shy with that. Turkey. Raisins. I'm going to add in our sticky rice. Thickened up because it's cold. This is double cream, but this has turned into like extra thick now. That's starting to get that telltale coronation chicken colour now. Let's do a little taste test. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. Can't forget our coriander. We're just going to loose chop that, stalks and all, except that stalk because it looks horrible. Straight in. A bit of a stir. And that is our finished result. Someone on the last video said my food looked like a dog's dinner, and it probably did. And you know, you might say the same about that, but it doesn't smell like a dog's dinner. And it doesn't taste like a dog's dinner. And it's good enough for this dog. I'm beat. I don't think I can't even finish the last couple of mouthfuls. There's so much food. I'm trying, but I think I'm gonna have to skip pudding and just eat some sweets in bed. Frozen Haribo. They've gone really hard. Look. They're completely frozen, I think. Got a little bit peckish in the night, so gonna have a tin of custard. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if I have enough time, but I have got a candle here, so I'm going to see if I can try and warm this up, so I don't have to eat it freezing cold. I always keep a few tea lights in my bag because they have so many uses. You can heat places with them, you can heat your car with them. If you're ever stuck in your car on a cold night like this, you could put like 3 tea lights on the dashboard, crack a window just to keep rid of the gases obviously, but you'll get about an hour's heating apparently per candle. Whether that's true or not I don't know, but they're also good for fire lighting. They're good for little stoves like this. I've got 2 more in my bag there, so if this one doesn't heat up the custard, then I've got 2 more, so I'm not concerned. But saves having to make a fire in the middle of the night when it's cold and everything's damp. I can hopefully enjoy some hot custard. Steaming hot custard. Oh. Cheers, guys. The temperature's really dropped again, I think. I think it must be -2 or something like that. It's pretty bad. I had a couple of tea lights in my tent just to warm us up for a minute, and that did raise the temperature in the tent. It is a bit warmer in here now, but I've got all my clothes on except my trousers, wearing my down jacket and everything. But man, this custard's good. It's really nice and hot in there. So it's midnight. This is officially a midnight snack. As you can see, it is piping hot. So the candles worked. I used 2 in the end, and it did take about 45 minutes. But you know, hands free, didn't have to do anything, just left them. I carried on watching my movie. I was watching Lord of the Rings again. Probably the 100th time I've seen them. 2 towers this time round. But that is really nice on a cold night. Good morning. Oh, it was a cold night last night. My glasses are steamed up. Can't see anything this morning. I have to clean them off. But it's 6:30. It's freezing. I'm going to wrap up camp and get out of here. Oh man, it's so foggy this morning. You won't be able to see me. It's pitch black. It's very cold. And it's insanely foggy. Yeah. Right. Made it back out of the woods now. So, God, it was dark and foggy in there. Quite eerie actually. Pretty creepy. But anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe to see more content in the future. See you later. I just got home. It's early, so I'm keeping it quiet. It's well, it's not early, it's 7:30 actually. But I have a baby who's probably asleep, so yeah, I just checked the weather. I don't know if you can see there. But -3 Celsius. And like I said, in that dip, all the cold air would have sunk down there, so it was probably -4, -5 down there. And I was sleeping on a summer sleeping pad, so I definitely did not have the ground insulation that I needed there. So it was cold. I've just stripped down to my thermals because I don't want to traipse mud through our house. But my hands are still cold. This one's warming up and my thumb is hurting. That was a cold night, but not uncomfortable. I slept pretty good. I slept from 7 till about 10, and then I woke up and I was awake till midnight. And then I slept through until 6:30, so overall 9 hours sleep is pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna have a coffee here now and warm up. So if you like this video, please subscribe, come along for the ride. I'll be doing more things. Yeah, subscribe, come along for the ride, and I'll see you next time.